Well, fresh from Lions selection, we've managed to grab a word with Ellis Genge. Congratulations. Really thrilled for you. You're not smiling, but I'm sure you're smiling inside.
I was supposed to smile. Yeah, no, I am. I'm buzzing. Yeah, over the moon. I am.
Really happy with the news.
I am.
I mean, what a moment for you and for your family as well.
It's cool, yeah. Obviously, the time difference is a bit tricky, so everyone's sort of flooding messages in now. But yeah, it's a very proud moment.
You've got little kids though, so I imagine they wake up very early in the morning anyway.
Well, my boy woke up at 4 this morning, ran across the land and woke everyone up. So they had a little bit of a lie-in this morning in the Genge household. But yeah, I'll speak to them in due course.
I mean, how have you found the tour so far?
It's been a good laugh, yeah. Getting to know everyone. It's my 3rd time touring Australia. How lucky am I? It's cool cities, Brisbane, Perth. It's actually like quite nice, being similar to back home in terms of the metropolitan vibe to it and all the big cities, and then you get the other side of it, all the cool beaches and that as well. So it's a nice change up, yeah.
Can you tell us how you found out the news that you'd be starting the first test?
What day is it today? Thursday?
Not sure. Thursday.
I think we found out yesterday, yeah, in the team meeting. I mean, like, I guess you get an inkling when you're training and stuff, but I don't know, myself, I'm always sort of doubting, not myself, but doubting the scenario. I'm very pessimistic in that sense, unfortunately. It's just a
what, you were leaning towards maybe not being involved?
Well, no, yeah, you never know. I always feel, I'm weird like that, you always feel if you say you're going to be involved, you won't be. And then,
superstitious maybe?
Do you know what I mean? I was one of them that, yeah, always thought, don't go in, then you think it'll go in. So.
I mean, but how are you feeling heading into the first test? We know what an emotional driver you are in camp, Ellis. We've seen that in all the behind-the-scenes footage. What's that like for you? Because you're kind of keeping everyone's energy up and kind of getting all the boys ready.
Big energy giver,
yeah, I think you are.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel when you're at your respective international camp, you sort of know everyone very well. Not that we don't know each other well here, but obviously you've been together for years in some of those setups, and then you come in there and you don't want to stand on anyone's toes, because obviously they'll have someone in their camp that sort of speaks before games and speaks in meetings, and it's tough not to work out the pecking order, but to almost see who's going to fill what gaps.
Yeah, everyone's sussing everyone out.
Yeah, naturally, that's how it works. I think everywhere in the world, especially in sport. So it's been a difficult sort of weeding process, but yeah, I do it for England, so I've stepped up a few times, but I don't think it's a permanent role. I expect a few people to talk instead of me.
Let's just briefly talk about Australia though, because we've seen Joe Schmidt naming his squad today.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to look at it?
Yeah.
What have you made of it?
Yeah. Great squad. I thought Skelton might have been pushing behind one of the props, which is obviously he's a big lump. But yeah, it's a great side. James Slipper, 144 caps. Is he the 2nd ever Wallaby to play against the Lions twice, or in 2 respective Lions fixtures, tours? Yeah. Mental. So yeah, some absolute legends in their team. I read as well Valentini unfortunately picks up an injury, so yeah, they're missing a few players, but I think that sometimes can bring the best out of a team, you know, when you're missing some big players in your squad, and we've got to be ready for that. And I think as well, occasions like this, I obviously haven't had the opportunity to play against the Lions in England, because that wouldn't happen, but I feel as though when people sort of come to, especially to your country, and they're on a touring side, I feel that the stakes get higher and pressure increases can also bring the best out of people. So we'll see.
Just finally then, talk to us about the occasion and that pressure, because we know you're someone who rises to the occasion, but how are you feeling about heading out there to the Suncorp Stadium on Saturday?
Buzzing. Yeah. If I'm being honest, right this second, I'm not like, whoa, get me out there, but I feel that's how I operate. I sort of let the week build itself up, and then if you're not feeling it on the day, then you've got a problem. But 99 times out of 100, I'm in a decent spot. And
I know, speaking before the tour, maybe the kids were going to come out. I'm guessing if you spoke to them this morning that they're not on their way just yet, but you're still hopeful they might make it to Australia?
Yeah, they're coming in the Melbourne week. Missus got a job on her hands, 3 kids on economy flight from England to Australia, so good luck, love. But she got her old dear and her mum's coming her old dear and her dad's coming as well
to help her out. Yeah. Thank you so much. You've outed yourself now as being too mean to put them in business.
Skint, man. Skint.
Thank you, Ellis. Best of luck.
Cheers.
Well, Andy Farrell has named his squad for the first test this Saturday in Brisbane, and alongside me is Tommy Freeman, who is going to start in that test. Firstly, congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about the moment that you got the news.
Yeah, so it's a bit different to just kind of being named on the sheet. You're obviously training at the start of the week and you're in bibs, and there's lads not in bibs and things like that, so you kind of pick up a few hints there. But yeah, when your name's on that sheet, yeah, it's just the best feeling ever, and it's the pinnacle of what you kind of dream of.
So is that the moment, I suppose, with the bibs where everyone's trying to guess where they stand? That must be tricky.
Yeah, there's a bit of guessing. So yeah, it's obviously it is what it is, and you kind of make out what you want to make out in your head. But until it's on that bit of paper in front of you, you don't know.
Tell us, how have you enjoyed the tour so far? Because I think 2 tries so far, 3 matches that you've played in. How have you found it?
Yeah, it's been awesome. Obviously, the competition in the squad is so high, and everyone's competing as best as they can. So yeah, it's where you want to be in rugby. You want to be competing with the best and eventually playing the best. So yeah, been awesome place to come and visit and do the kind of touristy things. So no, really loved it so far.
Where have you enjoyed so far on the tour?
Yeah, Sydney's good, isn't it? You got the beaches and all of that. Perth was lovely as well, bit of beaches. But yeah, Brisbane, Suncorp, special place for me. So it'll be a good day on Saturday.
I mean, your first Lions tour, to then be named in the first test, can you just give us a sense of what a moment that is for you and your family? Because jokes aside, you couldn't have hoped for a better start to the tour, right?
No, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of all those games are like the warm-up games into the real deal. So yeah, I'm still kind of probably hasn't sunk in yet. Pinching myself a little bit. Mum and Dad called them, and they were obviously over the moon. So yeah, until you kind of get out and you're doing it, I don't think it will sink in yet.
You called your mum and dad, but they're here in Australia. They're following you around, which is great.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're just about following me around, which is good. Yeah, they came out in Perth, so no, it's good to have them here.
And just give us a sense of what Andy has said to you and said to the group kind of in preparation for this, because hearing from him in the press conference, he said these lads are renting the shirt this Saturday, and the focus is very much on making the team proud in what you do. I mean, what's been the message? If that's what he's saying to us, what's he saying to you guys?
I think kind of you take selection in different ways, and there's lads that kind of obviously his main focus for us is to be ourselves, go out, be as big as possible, and do the shirt proud. It's obviously the weight of the kind of shirt isn't until you kind of step into it. That's when it kind of comes. So kind of his main message for us is just to be yourself, be big. You're here for a reason, and yeah, we kind of make the shirt yours.
And finally, what are you expecting from the Wallabies?
Yeah, a lot of tricks. Yeah, we're aware they've got some talent in their squad. They've got some speed in the back. So yeah, we'll be on the kind of front foot loaded as best as we can, kind of expecting anything and reacting as best as we possibly can.
We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
First test, it is at the Suncorp Stadium here in Brisbane this Saturday. Go well. We look forward to seeing it. Thanks,
Cheers.
Tommy.
Thank you.